What's up guys, Lou here, back with a brand new video, and today we're taking a look at something that is exciting. And I know I say that every single time, but this one is really exciting to me. I've been waiting for it for a little while, and by that I mean not like waiting in the mail, not like there's been a package in the mail for far too long, but I just never got around to picking one up. This is a GoPro, and it's the Hero4 Black Edition. It is 4K in the palm of your hand. Like the title of this video implies, it's a tiny little camera that can shoot 4K at 30 FPS, or it can shoot higher frame rates for slow motion at 1080p. It really has a huge number of different recording formats, and like all other GoPro products, you have a huge number of accessories and mounts so that you can use it in a number of different environments, including harsh ones. This thing is tough, it's rugged, and the reason I picked one up, this is a bit of a long-winded introduction, is because I'm going to be shooting some hockey stuff. Many of you don't know, I'm actually a hockey player myself. I still play twice a week, even though I'm an old man. So I'm gonna take a couple of these on the ice, along with some other equipment, to see if I can get some cool shots. So anyways, here we have it, the Hero4 Black Edition. You have the camera, the standard housing, a rechargeable battery, a couple of mounts, skeleton back door, USB cable, quick release buckles, and a pivot arm. Also, it requires Class 10 memory or UHS 1, and that's micro SD, so there's not a huge selection on the market, but I'm gonna try to link some popular choices that are approved by GoPro down in the description, because as you know, with 4K video, it's gonna require a fairly fast card. What am I talking about? This isn't hard to get into. I feel like the old version was a lot more difficult to open up than this one is. Either that or I'm just a pro now. This is the top of the line version, so there is a silver version as well, which doesn't shoot 4K, but it actually has a feature that this Black Edition doesn't have, and that is an LCD, a touchscreen LCD on the back of it. That's not a huge deal for me. These things are so wide when they shoot video that you don't really need to see what you're shooting. Point and shoot, literally. Just aim this thing and it's probably in the frame. Plus, if you absolutely need an LCD, you can always add the optional accessory to the Black Edition. And of course, I wanted the 4K recording. So you can see it's in a basic housing here, which I'll open up real quick. See, I know a thing or two about GoPros. I just haven't got this version yet. Look how tiny these are. That gets me every single time, just how tiny the GoPro is. But that's a huge selling feature of the GoPro. It's the reason these cameras are so popular, or one of the reasons. You can stick them anywhere. Anywhere? Also inside the package, we have the remaining accessories. And these are what really puts the GoPro into action. There is the skeleton back door, a couple of 3M mounts, some different mounting arms over here, the little battery, which of course you can get an extra one and keep that on hand so you don't run out. In the old days, replacing the batteries in GoPros was a little bit harder to do. And then you have a mini USB cable. Obviously that's going to be used to charge up the device. Now this mount on the top looks to be sort of part of the plate, so you're not getting that off. You have no extra mount, no big deal. See, the thing is here, you can get like motorsports accessories, you can get diving accessories, helmet mounts, and so most people who get these will sort of expand on their GoPro package as time goes on, but this is your very basic housing here. So taking a closer look at the tiny little GoPro Hero4 Black Edition, you'll notice it has fairly simple input. You just have this power/mode button, a little LCD above there with some indicator lights. You've also got a button on the top of the device. That's gonna be your record button, along with another light indicator. On this side of the device, you have a settings button, and then on the back, you have this expansion port. As I mentioned before, that port can be used for expanding to either an LCD backpack if you want to see what you're recording or interface with the device that way, or it can be used for a battery backup, for example, if you want to get extended battery life. On the bottom, you have a little door where your battery is going to live, your internal battery, And then the remainder of your I/O happens over here on the side. Here you have an HDMI output, as well as a USB output, and then a micro SD card slot. As I mentioned before, you're gonna need a fairly high-speed micro SD to take advantage of those high bitrate recording modes that the Black Edition Hero 4 supports. So that wraps up this unboxing and overview, the GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition. If you guys are interested in pricing and availability and you wanna shoot 4K in the palm of your hand, I will drop a link to this down in the description. And since it is a camera, it only makes sense to show you guys some sample footage. So I will layer some in at the very end of this video. But before we get there, I wanna give a shout out to the AT&T YouTube channel, because I did a couple of videos for them. That's right, yours truly featured on the official AT&T YouTube channel. You see how far we've come, me, you, all of us together. So I did a couple of unboxings for them. They wanted to get the unbox therapy treatment. So I unboxed the Note 4 AT&T version, as well as the LG G Watch R, which I don't believe that video is up yet, but anyways, I'll link whatever's available down in the description. So go show some support and some love. That wraps this one up. Thanks as always for watching. And now let's roll into that footage from this Hero 4 Black Edition. Check this out.